It's the 2021 Jayco Eagle HT27 RS. Come on. Welcome back. We are at Traveland RV Supercenter here on the Langley Bypass, and we are going to show you the Jayco Eagle HT27 RS today. Very cool trailer. We can't wait to show it to you. The sun is shining out here, and I'm just doing everything I can to hang out in it. There's going to come a point when Corey's going to get fed up and make me go inside, but I'll do that. We'll show you guys around. So we'll do the outside, and then we'll head on into the inside. So a couple of things we want to tell you about. Again, this is just mine and Corey's opinion from the research that we do. And you can do the same research yourself by clicking on the description below, where we have one of our RV research tools available for you to use as well. We will put at the end a link to the construction video, and I will explain a few differences there when we get moving along here. Also, you'll find the timestamps and the currency converter down there, so all the tools are there for you to watch this video exactly the way you want to watch it. If we're giving you any value as we show you around these RVs, please feel free to click the link in the description and buy us a coffee, because it's very nice of you when you support us, and we are super thankful to Holly O today. Thank you very much for buying us a coffee. We appreciate it. So, a couple of things that I want to tell you about the Jayco Eagle HT. So, first things first, it is built the same as the regular Eagle. So the differences between the HT and the regular Eagle is that they're just trying to bring it down a little. And when I say bring it down, I mean bring it down in weight, which also helps to bring it down in price. And so you're going, so what am I giving up, right? Well, it mostly comes down to weight, which is found by this having a thinner wall. So the HT is going to have a 1.5 inch wall versus the regular Eagle that has a 2. The other thing they do to try and reduce weight is reduce the number of slides. So you'll find the HT is going to have lesser slides, where the regular Eagle may have up to even 4 slides. The HT, probably around 2 or maybe even just 1. Also helps to reduce weight. A couple other things. The HT has 15-inch wheels versus the regular Eagle having 16-inch. And the HT, you'll find things that are standard on the regular Eagle will be options on the HT. And then one other thing, the HT has this different fifth wheel hitch, which is not on the regular Eagle fifth wheel. I don't know a whole lot about hitches, so I'm going to refer you to Big Truck Big RV, because he's really got all the details. But what Jayco is saying about this is that you can have a 180-degree turning radius in a short box truck without a slider hitch. So these are important details, and I want you to look further into that. Make sure you understand those if you're looking at the HT versus the regular. One other detail that we should talk about is that in that construction video that I'm referring you to, it's based on a regular bumper pole trailer, where obviously the fifth wheel has this extra piece up here. So whether we're talking about the regular Eagle or the HT, this part is the same, and they use a 2x6 box tube steel frame to bring in this upper piece. And this has got vertical and horizontal cross members that attach it down to the frame. So you'll find that, and that is how the chassis differs between the regular towable and the fifth wheel towable. So now, I think that's all the housekeeping stuff. Let's get on and do a tour of the outside of this rig. Come on. Up here at the front is where your storage is. You know how I feel about all of this clipping stuff, but I like that this is a central one and I don't have to try and do 2 at once. It's got quite a large space here, which you can use for storage, or in some of the models, and you'll want to check this, you can have generators, and in some maybe not. Your batteries are going to be over here. So you got lots of space for all of these things, and I do like that. I like the way Jayco separates the space. over to the front. So now we're moving down the driver's side here. Here is your 30-pound propane. The other thing to notice is that you do get electric jacks down here, and these have auto levelers, so that's nice. Let's move into here, and it does have magnets for the doors, so I do like that. This is a pass-through storage. It is lit. Oh, we don't have it plugged in, do we? Your battery disconnects here. Your auto level is here. You can see through here that there's some plumbing lines and things, so I suspect there's some plumbing up here. Also in this storage bay is your wet bay. So you've got the shower, you've got your hot water heater bypass, your black tank flush, your valves, your water fills, and your black and two grays, valves to pull the tanks, which is nice because they're kept inside and they're clean, but we don't see any actual venting in there to put heat into here, so that would be a concern for us. Also, you can put everything down through the bottom out to the post, and that's great. Here is your 50 amp service. This slide, there is two on this unit, is a electric rack and pinion slide. That's a decent slide for sure, mechanism for this type of weight. Also, you get a fully enclosed underbelly in here, and those tanks are heated. And right here is where the sewer drain is. So when you pull those valves, it's right here. I like that it's all in one place. I also want to look up and show you that there is no slide cover. I would suggest getting those if I were you. And then let's go on down here. These have the standard slider windows that I like. And coming back, what else can I tell you? You can see back here the other jacks back here. And then back to the back, you do get a ladder so that you can get up onto your roof. And remember, all the construction methods and materials are the same as that construction video for the Eagle, even though this is an HT. So you do get the Magna Truss roof and all of those kinds of things. It's just these walls are going to be thinner. You do get the backup camera. Coming around to this side, this is your other slide, and it's on a cable system, which is also a very good system for this size of slide. What do we get here? Oh, that's quite a big storage area. It's quite high. Look up in there. Wow. And I see that you can hook up, you've got electric here and cable, so you could put a TV in here if that's what you decided to do. So it's quite a big space. Let me climb under here so I can tell you about the tires. So these are on the aluminum rims. These are the Goodyear Endurance ST225/75R15. So that's one of the HT features. It does come with the leaf suspension with the more ride rubber piece in there to make it ride a little more stable and comfortable, a little easier. Okay, and let's come up to the front here, where you get another 30-pound propane tank, and this will be the other side of that pass-through. So I mean, there is quite a bit of storage, and it's lit, electric. Oh, another cable in here as well. And you get outdoor speakers, you've got a light, you've got a spray port, and then you've got the stairs that you know I like. These are the step above. I'm liking, okay, first of all, you know that I like everything about them because they're easy to go put in, all that. But this also has this quite a stable handle going on as well as this handle. So if that's a feature that you need, this is really good because it gives you a lot to hang on to as you're moving up the stairs. The door is definitely a friction door, and it doesn't It just has this bumper here, so that's what's going to keep it from smashing, but it doesn't latch to anything. Let's see about this screen door. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I want to tell you about. So there is the screen, pretty decent. You got a window in your door, I like that. The other thing is the awning up here. Electric awning, it'll have LED lighting, and I did notice that going through the brochure, the HT did not have the option to have 2 awnings. So it's just little things like that that might be a standard on something else, would be an option here, or not an option at all. So that is the exterior. Come on inside, let's take a look at it. Hello. This is nice, right? Like, we're talking about a lighter and cheaper fifth wheel, but you still get all the beautiful features that go with the Eagle, so I like that. Okay, so coming in the door, first thing is this cabinet. You gotta love the colors that are in here. And there is some dark stuff, but I think it's appropriately done to contrast the light stuff. So I'm happy with that. Loving this big cabinet. Oh, check this out. That is an awesome feature. That is a great place to be tucking your shoes and stuff out of the way. I love that. And then in here, you get, okay, so there's hooks for coats, but there's a shelf in the way, but it folds up and has a magnet. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you can make this for long things, short things, shelf, whatever you like. I like that. Okay, and then above it is got a little bit of glass in the doors, and it's great storage too. Clearly, I need a stool to get at it, but that we all know is not unusual. I like it. And then over to here, I'm not sure about this glass. Like, what is that for? Okay, so that's not a door handle, it's just a magnet. And this is a great pantry. It's lit. These are not adjustable. But the other thing that I'm noticing is that, you know how they're not coming right out to the edge here? And that's good, because that gives you room to put a broom or things like that, right? So I like it. There's also storage up there. Yeah, let me know. What would you put up there?
Maps.
Yeah. So anyways, it's way high. Never gonna use it. Into the slide on this side is where your dinette is. So a couple of things I've noticed. In the HT, the slide height is lower than what it was in the Eagle.
There's still plenty of headroom though.
Oh yeah, not a problem for us. We're not complaining. But you do get the similar seating arrangement with the freestanding table that does have the extension on it. Just goes like that, and then push it back in place. So, and this is a very sturdy table. It also has the bench seat over here that opens up, and there's more storage in there, so I like that. And then it has the 2 freestanding chairs. So what it doesn't do is make down into a bed. And I do like this, but what the heck? Like, there's a lot of space between me, but I guess that's the other thing. You can move this bench closer. So I could move the bench closer in and sit at a better space. But you know what? I don't know why they don't just make the table bigger. It doesn't hurt to make the table bigger. Windows, you know I love them because they're sliders, and it's a hot day and I'm sitting here and the air is just flowing. It's wonderful. I love them. They are single pane, just so you know. Cute little glass up there over the lights, and well, yeah, you got to clean it, but blinds pull down. I do like the valances. I like the material. I like the fact that Jayco has removed the boxes of valance, but not just left the window plain. They've actually put some wood trim around it. So cleans it up, tidies it up without blocking the window with those boxes. Okay, over to the chairs. I do like them. They're nice. And then here is your theater seating, which does good. It's not blocking the TV at all. And I see that it has all the bells and whistles, heat and that kind of thing. Oh, and they're good. They're comfortable. Got my drink holder here. Got a place for my other stuff. And the window behind is not blocked at all with air. The airflow is not blocked at all by the chairs, so I like that. And then there's some more storage up here. These are smaller doors, but it goes right back and all the way through, and they're on the struts, so they're not going to bang you. Good LED lighting throughout here. So this is all good. Now, one thing I want to show you as well on the floor is in this slide, they have gotten rid of any carpet. So the vinyl that's on the floor is also what's in the slide. So there's that slight little lift, no carpet. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also in the floor, you do get heat ducting. Not my favorite, but pros and cons. If we go up and look at the ceiling, this is a fifth wheel, right? So the ceiling is kind of curved up. You do get the suckers and blowers that go with Jayco's AC system that circulates the air very well. You also get speakers, LED lights. So less bling. It's an HT, okay? And this is the standard couch, and I do like this couch. I've seen it before. I like the color. I like the fabric because it's kind of a vinyl-y stuff, but it's not like too sticky hard or anything. But it would be really good for pets and kids and easy to wipe down, so I do like it. And this is going to make into a bed, right? You get the little table-y thing here, which has USB and electric in it. Loving that. More airflow. Massive window. I'm in love with this window. That is very beautiful. And then more storage and LED light. So that's bigger. Those are definitely bigger doors, and you can fit lots in there. You'd have to stand on the couch, but I'm not complaining about that. That's the reality of RVs. I stand on the couch in the Beaver to get to those kinds of things too. So it is what it is. Into this slide is the kitchen, and this is the cable driven slide and the TV and stuff. Couple of things to note. See that? It's no secret in the RV industry that sometimes things come out of the factory not looking so great. This is one of those things. So it happens. Don't get in a flap. Just don't take it home that way. When you're doing your purchase inspection and you're walking through, make sure you take the time to see all of those things, and the dealership's going to fix them for you. So you find them, you fix them, and you move on, and life is fun, and you can still use your RV, and it's fabulous. Please don't get too uptight about the fact that things didn't come from the manufacturer in perfect condition. Yes, they should. I will not argue that point with you ever, but reality is they don't. So catch them and get it fixed. Nice TV. I do believe the HT comes with a smaller TV. I'm going to guess that this is a 40, but I will clarify that for you. Then you get a wonderful fireplace. So of course that's electric, right? And it's in here. Oh, just a little storage space. So that's good too. All right, so moving along. This is all storage up here, and it goes way back. Moving along. So into the kitchen. It's a compact kitchen, but I think it's got everything you need, and it's nice, and I'm loving this creamy kind of antiqued finish that they're using. So you get a Dometic propane electric fridge, which is quite nice, and of course in this slide I can reach absolutely everything. I want to say this is an 8 cubic foot, but I will confirm for you on that. The other thing I want to point out in this kitchen, because of the slide, you do get that raised piece, which is a bit of a toe kicker. My friends tell me, we've done an owner's perspective on a different Jayco, a Pinnacle actually, and she tells me you get used to that and it's no big deal. So you do get, even though the kitchen is kind of compact, you do get a fair amount of countertop space because you get this island. This is not, this is the thermofoil type of finish on it, so no seams, but it's not the hard surface that I saw in the Eagle. Nice tap sprayer, and I love the sink. This is a undermount, double undermount sink, stainless. It's nice and deep. I'm happy with that, and I love that the cutting board is for real a cutting board. So that just adds to my counter space as well. So I'm very happy about that. Plus you get all of this, right? So that's great. Underneath the sink, of course, the plumbing is there, but you get a shelf and you get a taller space, which goes all the way through so that you could put a garbage can or something like that in there. And you get 3 drawers. I believe another difference is that the HT does not have soft close. And these are the kinds of things that I'm saying, like price and weight, fitting the vehicle maybe that you already have. You know, it's sort of a, do those things matter that much to you? Over to this side, lots of things I like here. First of all, you've got a little bit of storage up there, and it's completely reachable because, again, it's in this slide that isn't as tall. Loving the window, loving the fact that it has all this counter space here. I can put stuff that's going to be cooked. I can set my spoon down. I don't feel tucked in when I'm trying to cook. Loving all of that. Nice microwave, which is not a convection, and it's also not as big as you think. So it's very nice. It's plenty big. I'm not complaining about the size of this microwave at all. It just makes it look a little bigger from out here. Not in love with the fact that there's no backsplash. But you know what? You could fix that. There, you could put a nice peel and stick backsplash back there, which personalizes it a bit and makes it way easier to wipe down and all of that. You're getting a Furrion, which, you know, I love. 3-burner, propane, level stove. I really like that. And who cares if your microwave is small? Look at this oven. Very nice oven. I'm happy with that. And below it is a great pots and pans drawer. So when you're thinking about it, how much storage do you have in here? Quite a bit. You've got that whole pantry over there. You've got all of this, upper and lower. And you know, if your food's over there, your dishes are here, this is great. So I do really like this kitchen, and it is compact and it's easy. Let's go upstairs and see what's up there. All right, right here by the door, switches, command center, just so you know, she's wired for solar. Then these stairs, I'm not loving them. They are large. They are not a standard height of stair. So good thing they got a rail here. I mean, it's doable. It's just not as comfortable. They're bigger. Okay, into the bathroom. First things first, slider door, loving that. And then our toilet is a porcelain foot flush, appropriate height. Little tight over here, but right, you would move this, well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, move this door out of the way, and it does give you that much extra arm space over here. Then into the shower, which I do like. 2-piece plastic surround, caulking. I see caulking. Now, I don't see it all the way, but I definitely see it in some places, so that's great. Standard taps, standard shower head, a bit of a skylight, and then a radius door with this slider. It's very smooth. It seems to work very well, and this is a real rubbery material. You know that there's those other newer ones that seem very much like a film. They seem a little more like they could break, but this does not feel like it could break at all. So I like that. Over to, oh wait, what's this? Storage. Lots of storage. And there's a electric up there. That's interesting. Oh! Do you see what I see? There is a vent spot back there. So you could put a stackable, not a stackable, a A one-piece combo unit. Yeah, washer dryer in there. That's what that's for. Very cool. I have to admit though, if you did do that, you would be losing a lot of storage, right? But it's an option, so that's good to have, right? Electricity, there's vent there, you could take these out. If you choose not to take these out, these are just wonderful, large storage spaces, plus there's some down there. Then moving over to the vanity, very nice, the same kind of countertop that you're getting in the kitchen with a decent size. I have definitely seen smaller bathroom sinks, plastic, standard taps. You do have some countertop space, so I like that. I like the backsplash, towel rack, electric, switches, really great mirror. This is fantastic. And let me just show you something. See, it lights up. I like that. And it's storage. So this is very nice. Moving down, what do we get here? Oh, quite a bit more storage. That's great. The plumbing really isn't even in the way here. Also, while I'm down here, you do get vents in the floor, and looking up, you do get a vent up there with LED lighting and AC ducting and hooks on the wall. So again, I mean, this isn't super tall, but it's good. I think this is very functional and it would work great for us. Let's go check out the bedroom. Into here, this would be a queen bed, and it's a walk around. Great windows, good dark blinds if that's your thing. There is a mirror here, and it's just a shelf. There's no rod in there. And down here, look at this. This is an absolutely fantastic sized nightstand. USB, electricity. There is a light thing under here as well, and storage under here. So there's lots. It kind of ends right here, but you could easily make this bed. This is comfy. I like it. I do like it. Okay, around the end of the bed, here is the place where you could put your TV. Hookups up there, hooks down here, just because that's super shallow. Then this opens up, and it's that other side of that space. So that's where all the plumbing and stuff is. And then drawers. So you get two of these. And then there is heat ducting down there. What's under here? Okay, so that lifts up and gives us quite a bit more storage under there. It's got the struts, which I love, helping to hold it up. But you gotta be tough to get it going. Okay, not as hard as some. Then you can still walk around to this side, and you get more cupboard space here, and more nightstand space and drawer and electrical. But do you know what I'm not seeing in here? I don't see any closet rod. So that part seems kind of weird to me, because you do need a closet rod, and I do love this space, but you know, depending on what you're going to choose to do with it, it would need a closet rod. And I guess you just take these right out if that's what you wanted to put in there. So that's an interesting thought. Anyways, you also are getting AC ducting and a vent, and it's good. So what else do we have to talk about in the bedroom? But we need to talk about the Cracker Barrel factor. It is perfect in here. There's no slide, which is one of those things that helps make the HT lighter, less expensive. No slide, and you can still walk around, and you still got lots of space. Let's go check it out down here. Okay, so for the Cracker Barrel factor down here, it's kind of simple. This slide is going to come up against the island here. This slide is going to come up against the island here. So you're going to be super limited for space after you come in the door. So what could you actually reach? You're going to come in the door and you could get to the end of your island, so you could get to your sink. You could, because remember now your stove is right here, so I guess you might be able to turn that on.
If you had a can of beans and a pot, you could have beans.
Okay, I don't want any beans, but that is a good thought, because you could, okay, I got the idea here. Take out a casserole or something and put it in the sink. And then when you stop, you could take that and put it in the microwave if you have a generator.
Yeah.
Or you could put something like that on the stove and heat it up there. And then you could, because this slide's going to be all the way here, you could still get to your dinette bench and you could eat at the table. And if you put your remote control over here, you would be able to watch TV. So you could make it work. And then, of course, you can easily get to your bathroom. You can easily get to your bedroom. So you really do have the ability to make it work. You just don't, you don't get your couch, and you don't get, your fridge. You're not going to have a cold drink. You're not going to get that stuff. But you could get other things. So, I mean, it's doable. Not perfect, but it's doable. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Next, the numbers on the 2021 Jayco Eagle HT27RS. So, oh, someone's texting. Hi, Cindy. The GVW, 9,342 pounds, and get this. The cargo carrying capacity, 1,653 pounds. That is awesome. Okay, some of the other numbers that I found. The exterior length is 32 foot 8 inches. The exterior width, 8 foot 1 inch. An exterior height with the AC is 12 foot 5 inches. And the interior height is 8 foot 4 inches, but that's at the highest point, I think. And then into the bedroom, it is 6 foot 2 inches in there. So it's still not bad, right? Then let's move down to the freshwater capacity, including the hot water heater, is 87 gallons. And then the gray is 75.5 gallons, but it's split between two tanks. But that doesn't mean it's split between two drains. So I don't mind that. Like, I don't care if it's in two different tanks that you're putting your gray. I just didn't really like draining it at two different places. So that's fine. And it's at 75.5 gallons. The black water is at 43 gallons. And then there are a few other numbers for you. The bed, 60 by 80. The shower, 30 by 36. The awning, I think that says 15 feet. These are tiny. And yes, it was an 8 cubic foot fridge. So there's only one more number now. Let's go take a look. Here at Travelland RV Supercenter on the Langley Bypass, the sale price on this one today is 61,389 Canadian dollars, and the currency converter's in the description below, so you can go there and take a look at that. As well, there will be links here at the end to the construction, and I did my very best to explain to you the differences between the regular Eagle and the HT. And yeah, if we've provided you with any value and you've liked our videos, please give us a thumbs up, or you can also go to the link in the description, buy us a coffee. We really appreciate that. But above all, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We love having you along. Thanks for watching.